I've missed you so much.
I miss you. Oh my God, you look amazing.
No, look at you. And with that gorgeous curly hair and all blonde.
God, yeah, I had to. Well, those are chemo curls still growing in there. And sorry, good.
Hi, Gigi.
Hello, everyone.
So excited. Antonella, you've been out on the ocean sailing down, and so you're finally like docked where we can all just enjoy the evening, right?
I know, Jacque was trying to text me all day, and we were out at sea, and I knew that we were going to do this at 6 o'clock. And she's like, "Are you okay?" Oh my God, we just pulled into Daytona, so we came all the way from I think it was called Marine Land, and then we just pulled in at like 5:30. I texted her, I'm like, I'm in.
And I'm texting her, like I'm sending her messages, and then I'm like, okay, she's got to be out there, and then I'm like, are you okay? I'm making sure you're okay. And then also, please don't go past Daytona. You must see the rocket launch tonight, please.
Yeah. 30. There was one this afternoon too, but you can't see them during the day as well. But tonight at 1:30.
How exciting! Oh my goodness! Hi everybody who's in the chat and is sending us all these messages, and everybody's waving and saying hello. And we were working. Antonella and I were trying to, connect before so that we could put this on her page at the same time and also on her YouTube. And because I can multi-stream it for her, and we'll figure that out if there's a next time. I mean, if anybody wants to see us together again.
Because she's like such a tech, right? She's very techy. And I have to figure out where the power button is. That's as much as I know how to turn something on.
But you know what? On and off are very, very important. Right. Exactly. Okay, so let's talk for everybody who's chiming in and saying hi. And look, I'm just adding in a couple people. Carolyn, Neri, hi, ladies from Maryland. Let's see here, and we're gonna have a delay. We're definitely gonna have a delay because she's down farther. They're saying, Antonella's going to have a little bit probably of an echo down there. I'm going to try and turn my volume down a little bit to match Antonella's because we are having a, obviously bad echoing. Trying to figure out where the echo is coming from. I'm hearing it just fine. Yeah, can you turn your volume up? I don't know if there's a way to.
No, I'm as high as it can go.
There you go. Who else can hear us just fine? Just checking to see who can. And let me try to work on, hold on. This audio. See if this works. Tell me if this works. Everybody, I just tried something else. Tell me in the comments, did what I just do? Okay, go ahead and talk, Antonella.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, test.
There we go. Tell me
again. Is it echoing?
So maybe, it might be that you're going to have to do earbuds or something at some point. Do we have to teach you how to do those? We can teach you how to do those.
Okay.
No, don't worry. We can teach you next time. So everybody, if you know, do you have any that plug into the bottom of your phone?
I do. You want me to try that?
That's going to be perfect. Yes, get the ones that look like this that plug into the bottom of your phone.
Okay, hold on. I'll go get them. They're below.
Yeah, go ahead. Nobody's going anywhere. Oh, we fell on the ground. You know what? I think what's going to help is that, hi. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. So what's really going to help when she gets the earbuds, that's going to help a lot. And we will get this all going and coordinating because they were out at sea all day. And I believe Antonella asked Chris, and they were out at sea for about 5 hours today, traveled for 5. So took a while. Yes, George, love Antonella's hair. Think it looks fabulous. So, I've missed you guys so much too. and love all the comments that we're getting. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to go back through over here and look at the comments as they're coming through. And I was trying to show them to Antonella how she can read them as well. So as we're getting going, it's Sunday. How has your weekend been? I hope it's been fabulous. We are, here in Pennsylvania, and I know that so many of you have gone through really, really bad weather with the snowstorms and the ice storms and all of those things. I hope that you guys, especially up in Michigan, I believe, were without power, that everybody's okay. My friends in California who have not had, snow like this in I don't know how long, they're all having fun. Everybody's doing that. Oh, hi, Patty from back home in Albuquerque. Oh, I miss that so much. And you know what? Oh, Cherie, we'll have to talk about that coming up when Antonella comes back. And Kate is in Minneapolis. Kate, let us know how the weather's doing there. But here in Pennsylvania, it has just been absolutely, the strangest winter so far that we've had some like little dusting of snow and nothing to ever stick. Not a single, nothing. And Andrea, yeah, we'll talk about Teresa's doing so much better. So is Gracie. Thank you so much on that.
Wow.
Oh, and we can hear you really well too now.
Is it better? I'm going to turn the volume down. I can hear you a lot.
She's like, you're loud. I know. I can hear you now. Oh, hi, George. Yes, I do remember you from the Amazon Live. So glad you were here again. And Gina's rainy in North Carolina. Antonella, where did you go? You muted yourself. Antonella, you muted yourself. I hope we don't lose her again. When you go back, Antonella, you have to push the unmute, and the camera's off now, too. So she's fun. I love her. Hello, Meredith. Glad to have you here. And Marianne. So this is really about having some fun, and we're really glad to be able to have you guys here with us as we, oh, wow. 5 inches of snow. This is really, really good. I lost her. Hold on. She's going to call back in just a minute. I'm waiting for guest one for Antonella to come back. There she is. There you are.
Okay. All of a sudden, I started hearing Christmas music. And I saw my picture go away. I'm sorry, honey. God bless you for the patience you have.
Please, you and I were both trained for many, many years on how to talk to absolutely by ourselves to nobody to respond to us. So I can just.
I've been doing that my whole life anyway. So.
You and Chris were out on the ocean for about 5 hours today. What's it like to live on a boat and to travel for that long, day to day? But I mean, that must be fun as an adventure.
You know what? I'm going to put up a video. I've got one scheduled to go up, I think, on Tuesday, and it's kind of the good and the bad that goes with living on a boat. It can be, I mean, I'm sorry. Can you hear the dog barking?
I hear the doggy.
You do. Gidgy.
What's Gidgy barking at?
Anything. She's very protective of the boat. I might go below deck. I'm going to go below deck. Maybe that'll be better.
Okay.
For me, it's been a real healing process to live on the water. And, with all the stuff that has happened and that I've gone through. So, with the cancers and the leukemia, the breast cancer, blah, 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 Chris's heart attack, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So to be on the water has been really, really helpful for me. And like I said, just really healing too. I don't think that's helping. I think she is still going to drive everyone crazy.
She's okay. She's protecting. She's protecting her mama.
Yeah. So no, it's been really healing. Obviously, there are things that I miss tremendously, like a dishwasher, a washer and dryer. a freezer, um, stuff like that. But otherwise, it's very simple. It's very honest living. It's very humble living. Um, my neighbors are dolphins and turtles and sea turtles, and it's so beautiful that you basically live under the stars, sleep
Hmm.
under the stars every night. But like I said, there's scary stuff too. When we were coming down and we were going out, we went on the outside at night to skip Georgia. We didn't go through the ICW, the Intercoastal Waterway,
Hmm.
and we had 10-foot waves that were crashing down on us, and that was, terrifying.
Wow.
So there's stuff like that. I explain it in the video that the stress level goes from 0 to 100 and nothing in between. So you're either laying out on the boat with cocktails, or you're hanging on for dear life. So
I mean,
it's never in between.
yeah,
So
you don't think about, I mean, well, you do. You understand how rough the ocean can be, but I mean, when it can suddenly, can it come out of nowhere when it happens?
it can, because we have a system. It's called NOAA, and and we're registered with the U.S. Coast Guard, and so we really have great weather reports. But what happened when we were skipping Georgia and we were out on the outside at night, there was nothing that told us that it was going to be unsafe, or it was a squall. It's kind of like on Captain Ron. They come up on you real fast and they leave you real fast.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow.
So
Susan has a good question here. She asked, don't you get seasick? Do you or Chris have any issues with that? Obviously.
I No, no. I got seasick one time, and that was during the 10-foot waves, because as long as the boat has rhyme or reason to the rock, in other words, if it's going this way or this way, but not when it's going both ways, like when it's like you feel like you're in a washing machine. I did get sick there. Nobody else did. My son Michael, he's with us too, and so I was the only one that got sick.
I
And
didn't know Michael was with you all.
yeah, when we planned this, he dumped his whole life and he said, "I am not going to let you two go out there alone. You'll die." And so
Wait, good confidence there, Michael.
yeah, no. Well, you know what? He was right. We really needed him. So so he's been with us. He has a job online that he can do. So he has his own little cabin and he takes care of his mom and dad. He's an angel.
Oh, that's such a sweetie. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I bet you guys are all having, I mean, the time of your life to be able to do something like this.
We are. And I mean, it was a dream we didn't just pull it out of our ears. It was a dream we had back in college. Chris and I have been married, I think, 36 years. And
Wow.
yeah, right? I know. And we always wanted to do it, but of course, life gets in the way, and it's
Mhm.
you get jobs, you have kids, you want to send them to school, you want to provide for them, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you're old and you're like, what happened? Where did everything go?
Seriously,
So
how did time fly so fast? I don't understand.
I don't know. I was looking at things that you posted about Teresa, and it's like the time goes so fast. So what I learned because I lost the job 2 months later, I got diagnosed with leukemia. A month later, breast cancer. 2 months later, Chris had a heart attack. But at that point, we were already on the boat. We had already sold the house, which we had to. You don't have jobs, you got to sell. And we
Right.
tried. I mean, I had a 1 year non-compete. Chris tried, but no one hires old people. I know that's against the law, but it's the truth, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to say it.
Hmm.
So we were like, you know what? Let's get out of this rat race and live our life and enjoy every single day to the utmost. And we've been doing that.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I mean, and following everything that you and Chris went through, from cancer to the heart attack to the two of you. I mean, seeing the two of you and the love that the two of you have is always so inspiring. I mean, the two of you obviously helped each other so greatly.
Oh yeah, he's I don't know where I'd be without him.
Remember, my husband Jim always likes to tell you and remind you that your husband is a saint.
I know. So does Frank DeVici. So does every other guy I knew at QVC. Rick Domeyer, they would all say it.
Exactly. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Teresa I was asking, how old is Teresa? Can you guys believe Teresa's 16 now?
Oh my God, no.
Yeah. 16. And the thing about it is that, right now, I mean, she just wants to enjoy time at home. She's into doing her artwork and doing things like that. We're like,
wow.
Good.
Good. You're lucky because 16's hard.
Oh
I
yeah.
had a 16-year-old girl. Ooh, girls in general. Woo, they'll spin your head.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, 16 and my husband having to go through that between the two of us. It's not fun. And then we have the two female dogs. So he's like, I'm surrounded by girls.
Poor guy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Shauna, I agree. The strength of Antonella is amazing. Bless her. Absolutely. Okay, ready? This is what I had to do today. Hold on, let me go back over here. I had to create this too because we're gonna go take a look on the map and see where Antonella is. So Antonella is all the way down here. I was like, hey, zoom. So how far out do you all sail from the coasts?
That night where Georgia got us, when we were off the coast of Georgia, we were about 25 miles off the coast. So it was, we were out there, and because of the storm, you don't your boat close to the coast because you get smashed into it.
Smashed in, okay.
So the further out you go, the better. But what I'm really wigging out about is when we cross over from Fort Lauderdale to Bahamas, because you have to get into the Gulf Stream. And if we don't handle that right, I'll be texting you from Africa. It'll shoot you right out there. So
like
we gotta we gotta manipulate that just right.
You gotta be careful. Hey, Elizabeth Werner's here, and she says, hope to see you in Florida, Antonella.
Oh my God, I tell you about Elizabeth. When I was sick, Elizabeth, I love you, sweetie.
We love her.
When I was sick, she came to the boat. Are you kidding me? This girl's an angel. She came to the boat all the time and had a truckload of good, nourishing food, vegetables, homemade things. She would make me some of her specialties. Oh my God, the things that she did. And she even had a wig, honest to good and 100% hair, real hair wig made for me. This girl has the heart of an angel. And
she does.
I tell you what, oh my God, Jackie. I mean, I can't tell you.
And in fact, when she had done that with the video, and you had put the video out when Elizabeth brought you that wig, and I was just like in tears watching you in tears and everything else. And of course, she did it in the blonde for you, and I was just like, this is so amazing. I actually got in touch with Elizabeth right about that time, asking her about who she used to have the wig made, because this was coming down after, lockdown was happening and everything else. So I was here at home and everything else, and my hair grows like an absolute weed. So, and ironically, and I was going to show you this before we actually went on. And the reason I asked her, but at the same time, you had gone blonde, so I didn't think you were going to have any intention of ever having brunette again. I cut off.
Oh my God!
I was going to send this for you if you had wanted to have a wig made, and then I kept growing. So then, when she had the wig made, I kept growing it, and so I have it here. And I was like, you know what? Now she's not going to want to go brunette. So, but I asked her, and so now I'm actually looking for a couple donation places, you know, that for people who need it. So I just want you to know I was going to make you a brunette one.
Oh my God, Jackie. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry.
No.
That's amazing.
But I was just
Good
like, I
God,
couldn't believe it when I saw that Elizabeth. I was like, of course Elizabeth went and had a real human hair wig and blonde. I was like, you looked so ravishing, and that was like, I was like, oh, I want to squeeze Elizabeth and hug her.
I know, and I squeezed her a lot.
Yeah.
That
Oh my
video got
goodness.
7. What is it?
Hold on. Look who's here. Connie Craig
I can't
Carroll.
see.
Hi, Connie. Oh my goodness. Just tell Antonella to swing that boat all the way around the tip. She can go visit you guys up in Tampa. Oh, Connie, that's so great. Oh, I'm so glad to see so many great people that are here and that are saying hi. And, you know, it's just, we're so glad. Oh, and Kristen, thank you. Children with hair loss. Absolutely. I'll look into that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a great one too. I know that video, Jackie, got over 7 million views.
What?
Yep, it did. It got over 7 million views, and I mean, people shared it and shared it and shared it. And I know, like, through my all the chemo, the radiation, all of that, because I documented it pretty well, pretty honestly. That was my goal. And I think people shared it with people that they knew that were going through it too.
Yeah.
So because that's a ride to hell and back, I'll tell you right now. Ooh, that is not for the weak.
You know, watching you and watching you be able to ring the bell when everything was over, I think that was probably the thing that so many of us were waiting for, was when you were able
Yeah.
to ring that bell.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And it was so cool because on my page, people were ringing bells that day and putting up videos of them ringing bells. And it was just, man, the support and the love and the prayers and the all of that gave me so much strength. And I thought I was doing something good for others, but really, by documenting it, letting people know how this goes.
You
But
were.
really it was the other yeah, really it was the other way around. I got back so much more than what I gave anyone. It was amazing.
I just to see you go through that and how strong you are and how positive, and your beautiful smile through everything, I think was just remarkable. And seriously, could you have been any more beautiful without hair on top of it? You looked great.
Geez Louise. Oh
You
my
did.
gosh. I swear I couldn't look in a mirror forever. I still can't because this isn't right yet. But that's hard out of everything is losing all your hair. And I mean all your hair, Jack. Everywhere.
Now, the question is, has it all come back?
Yes, it has.
It's like, wait, some of it would have gone, would have been good. But I mean, what about like,
Right?
but it comes back. I hear sometimes for your head, it comes back in a different texture. Was your hair curly
Well,
already to begin with?
no.
Did you have curl?
No. This is all still chemo curl. So I don't know. People say it's probably gonna stay like this now. So I don't know. I'm
Is
used to
that a
hair.
common occurrence that it happens, that it gets that curl from it?
Well, yeah, I think everyone gets the chemo curl, and that's like the first year after it starts growing in. It's like this crazy wiry, like terrier dog kind of hair, and it's really hard, and it's like froey. It's so weird.
It's
But then a year
beautiful.
later, well, I've cut off 3 inches, so I kept cutting and cutting and cutting until the chemo hair came out because it's fried, man. When your hair comes through your head
Right.
after your chemo, it comes out like burnt. It's so weird, but that's only the first year. And that now this is my after chemo hair, but it's a different texture. So I have curls.
That's nice. Your hair looks gorgeous and gorgeous. And I just want
You're
to point out, Taryn had mentioned down in the comments that her cousin just found out in January she had breast cancer. She had just had a lumpectomy last Monday and doing radiation.
okay.
So sending prayers to her.
Oh, good. She didn't have to do the chemo. They told me at the time they were like, well, once we get the results, you'll either just have to do radiation or you'll have to do chemo and then radiation. So mine was, he called it a very angry cancer. So it was very aggressive. So I had to do the rounds of chemo and then the radiation, and now I'm on the pills. And I'm still waiting on the leukemia. So that still has to be handled.
So how often do you have to go and be checked and everything else? You check in with everybody.
Uh, uh, every 3 months, about every 3 months.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to keep our Antonella healthy.
Just keep me alive. I'm good with that.
Oh, yes, exactly. Well, I want you healthy and alive. I'd like both, please. I'm a little selfish here. Nina says that she misses your cooking videos.
Oh, I know. I was putting up some oldies but goodies over the winter months, my sausage and cabbage soups, those kind of goodies. I just haven't gotten around to it because right now, because we're in summer times all the time, because we chase endless summers, I eat fruits and vegetables depending on what state we're in. Like Georgia peaches are the best in the world. Mangoes and watermelons here in Florida. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't cook a whole lot.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can imagine too. On the boat, is it more? It's going to be challenging to be able to cook like what you want to cook.
Oh,
Is it more challenging?
No, not at all. The only challenge is the freezer situation. So I can't, pull something out of the freezer and thaw it, and so that's the only thing that's a big challenge actually.
So that's a hard thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, but to have food for three of you, is that another tricky thing too?
No, not really, because I can store a lot of dry goods, pastas, sauces, beans, lentils, noodles, all kinds of things that I can store. And then there's food that we catch. We fish, and I have some crab traps, and that sort of thing.
Have you caught crab?
Not yet, but well,
She's like, I'm
actually, I'll
trying.
say I did. I did get crab back in, when was that? I think it was November, December. I did get crabs, but I had to put them back. They were too small. They weren't big
Okay.
enough. They have to be 5 inches.
Okay.
And if I catch a female, I just put her back anyway, because I'm like, go make me some more crabs.
Go make some more babies. Ah. Oh, Soph Laren. Oh, I like your name. I hope Jackie starts going live on her page too. I need to start doing it, but as I was talking with Antonella, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, part of the reason I haven't for a long time is because I feel very self-conscious, because during the COVID lockdown and everything else, and then I had my hysterectomy and things like that, my weight's up about 50 pounds and I feel really just not good. And I have to be completely honest, I know that 99.9% of people who are out there and who come on and say hi or everything else are positive, wonderful, lovely human beings. It is that 0.1% that I will hyper focus on when they drop the meanest thing in the world that just crushes your entire soul. And it makes me always go, why do people need to say mean things? We always were taught, if you don't have something nice to say, you don't need to say it. But some people feel the need to, and I don't like that. So I've kind of stayed away.
No, I know, yeah, that's like that line from Pretty Woman. It's just easier to believe the bad things than it is. I can have like a gazillion kind things said, and then one bad thing is said, and that's the one that sticks with me. That's the one I think about. That's the one I believe. I feel the same way, honey. I do.
I hate that. I don't like that. Yeah, we need to.
Why do you do?
Yeah. So we just need to think of other things, right? All the nice people out there.
I know, and women need to support women in anything that they do. We need all the help we can get out there. So, next time that you think about saying something mean to a woman, turn it around and say something nice. It's just we
Or
need that.
if you can't find anything nice, then just don't say anything. Just, pass on
Right.
by.
Right. I know.
Oh.
I know. It's funny. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead, honey.
I
No,
thought
no,
of
no,
something.
You.
I saw something, heard something on the news that absolutely, I was like, oh, I must talk to Antonella about this. Hold on. Olive oil is about to get more expensive. Did you hear that there is about to be a shortage of a little bit of a shortage of olive oil from the weather, how the heat waves have impacted it? They're saying, hold on, let me scroll down to it, that olive oil, they believe that they're going to have about 400,000 metric tons less than a typical good harvest. So 20% less final product, which will result in a 30 to 50% price increases depending on the type of oil. So stock up on your olive oil now.
Oh my God! I'll go sell blood to get my olive oil. I don't care. I've got
Right?
my blood probably has olive oil in it.
Well, we know that because you used to drink it all the time.
I know. That's good for you.
Oh, see, and then
oh my God.
then we go from that. Okay, as you used to drink it all the time because you would prove to us how good olive oil was that you could drink it.
Yeah.
Is the fact that
that's good olive oil. Yeah.
Did you see that Starbucks is now offering olive oil to be placed into their coffee as a healthy drink alternative to add in?
I saw that. I know. I thought that was amazing.
Right?
That's going to be a new line that they're doing.
Yeah, and so I saw that they give them like a little cup of olive oil and then they can pour it in, and people really like the combination of the two. But I can imagine that if the prices of olive oil are going to be going up, the prices of being able to do that will probably go up as well. Oh, look at you showing off that gorgeous sunset out there.
I had to grab Gidgy. Here, wait, I got to come out and come back in. I messed it up again. I'll be right back.
Oh, no. We lost her again. She said she messed something up. We love that. Oh, hi, Lori. Oh, here she comes again. Hold on. We can hear her. Here she comes. There you are.
There?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. We
What
do
did
have
you?
a nice sunset happening, huh?
It is beautiful.
I don't know if you can see. Wait, I gotta go this way. Yeah.
Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, so
And then the little tiki lights are on.
oh, the nice ambiance. Before, yeah, she's back, Elizabeth. We're so glad she's back. Exactly. And you know what? Before this whole boat adventure started, had either of you had experience in with boats?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. We had a little one that was his dad's. His dad gave it to him after he passed away. We had it for like 14 years, but it was very small. It was not something you could live on. It was like a weekender sailor, very old. I think it was 1973. If you've ever seen the movie Captain Ron, that's what we looked like when we first set our feet on it. It was like museum quality cobwebs. It
Oh,
was it was yeah. It was purple, but it was really white. The purple was from all the seagull poop. And I mean,
oh,
we worked so hard on this boat, and we learned. We learned, how to sail and what to do. It was good for us. So we did know. We knew a lot about what we were. Not a lot. We knew some of what we were doing. I'll put it that way.
right. But so then the rest you learned along the way.
Oh yeah, we learned pretty darn fast too, because it got hairy a lot of times.
So people were asking again, Antonella, where are you now? Where have you guys docked?
where we're right now. We're in Daytona Beach. I don't know the name of the place yet because Chris ran off. I think he got off the boat and I think he went to take a shower or something. He doesn't like to take a shower on the boat because all my girly products are in the shower. So there's no room for him.
Elizabeth says how she
So
loves the boat, how it's super comfy and homey, and
yeah,
so
she slept here. Yeah, she
did
slept
she?
aboard on. Oh my God, yeah, she would come and. Well, I made her stay. I'm like, no, you're not going anywhere. When she, that's probably when she was like, oh my God, she's gonna make me stay there again. We would have a wonderful time when she would come. We would chat and we would nibble on all the wonderful foods that she would bring, and then it got late and dark, and she would sleep over, and then in the morning we would have coffee and and then of course she would have to skedaddle back to her family. But yeah, she's been on the boat a lot, and she's slept on it and she's eaten on it, and she knows the boat pretty well.
She says it's so fun. That's great. Everybody's talking about the rocket launch as well. I love Gail had mentioned you can see the rocket launch at around 1:30. It's actually at 1:30 a.m. I believe. It's not at p.m., so it's at a.m.
Yeah. They had one this afternoon. They had one this afternoon, and then they've got another one tonight at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
But
This
I
one's
don't
going to be
know.
this one's going to be a Falcon 9. Oh, come on. You've got to see that one. It's going to be amazing. You're right there. Because that's become one of my fun obsessions, is that I absolutely love watching rocket launches. And I had the chance in 2019, like a month and a half before all of COVID stuff happened, that I got invited to go to Wallops Island out, in Virginia for a rocket launch there. And then I was invited to Goddard for NASA Goddard and went on a tour there. And so it's just become, I've growing up in Albuquerque, in New Mexico, obviously we have a lot of connections to NASA because they do a lot of long field rockets, et cetera, and things like that. And so for me, anytime I can see a rocket launch, I'm so there. And I mean, just to be able to be that close, that's going to be gorgeous.
I know, and we've seen some of them, and they are breathtaking. I mean, you just, oh my goodness. Um, it's just that when you live on a sailboat, you kind of go to sleep when the sun goes down, and you wake up when the sun comes up. So I don't know.
Well, you guys are literally right there from Port Canaveral, so I mean, it's gonna it may either
we'll
shake you.
Stay up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll have to check and see
We'll
how
probably
favorable
stay
it is.
up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what else were we talking about earlier? I was trying to think about, you and I were
I know.
Antonella and I were talking earlier before everything started, and we're like, no, we're not going to talk. We're going to wait until we're live.
That's so true. We're like, we should save this for the live show. But you can't help it, So.
Exactly. Robert and Donna. Donna was talking about how they have a great medical facility in Jacksonville, the Mayo Clinic.
Yep. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Absolutely. I think Miami has a really good one too. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, where is the furthest north and the furthest south that you all have traveled on the boat so far?
So north would have been our home port, Harbor de Grace, Maryland, and south it would have been the Dry Tortugas, and that was very remote. And whatever you had to bring whatever you needed with you to get there, and to live there, because there's no water, there's no food, there's no diesel, there's nothing but a beautiful, beautiful place.
I'm typing this up, and where on earth?
It's right off Key West, right off Florida. And we also saw, I don't know if you're familiar with Sunken Treasure that, what's his name, Mel Fisher does. We saw his boat out pulling up more treasure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
it's
was
all the way at the
so
end of
amazing.
Key West.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, the only
sharks,
way in is by boat or plane. Yeah. What's that?
Any sharks? Any, obviously dolphins.
Well,
You know what? After we left, we heard that a woman got attacked by a shark while she was snorkeling. So after I saw that, I'm like, thank God I didn't see that before. I mean, and he came right the reef, he came right up into where I was snorkeling. Um, and she didn't make it, I don't think, because there's not, you have to be airlifted out and stuff. And I don't know. It's, you're going into their world. It's their world. It's not ours.
You are,
So,
and they're mistaking a lot of us for, for seals and things like that. And as they say, they
right.
may come up and try to give a little taste to see what you are, and then they usually go on
Right.
from there.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if they taste in the wrong area, it'll kill you. So, I don't know. That's the other worry I have about the Bahamas, because there's a lot of sharks there, but there's also a lot of snorkeling, and I'm a snorkel freak.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm just really respectful of the idea that the water, it belongs to the sharks, and I'll just stay out of it.
It does. Yeah. Good idea.
I just don't want to
I
do
don't
it.
know.
I'm looking.
I
Let's see.
know. I know.
Yes. Oh, okay. So let's see here. So okay. So north and south. Do you have any places that you want to visit that you all haven't gone yet?
Yeah, I want to go to Turks and Caicos. I want to go through the Caribbean. It can be a little tough because of the pirates and stuff. Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to be very careful there. Ultimately, Galapagos Islands. There's so much, really, but it's not so much the destination as it is the journey.
Mhm.
So my favorite thing to do is, like, all day today we're sailing and sailing, and the water, the smell, the dolphins, the sea turtles. That's my favorite part. It's not
Yeah.
really so much where I am; it's how I'm getting there.
Yeah. It's about enjoying the voyage that you all are actually
Right,
doing.
right. Jacque,
But
I'm
what do
gonna
you
bring you back downstairs because I think I'm too dark up here for
look
you.
at that? We gotta get you set up with. I was gonna say we gotta get you set up with some lights outside to be able to do lives. But then wait a second, that'll only attract bugs. So that's not good.
Right. We don't want that. No.
Yeah, no. So what do you miss most from
Okay,
home?
wait.
As you go down, actually, I want to ask her that question
Family.
so she can focus on going downstairs.
Yeah, because I'll fall down these stairs. Um, the biggest thing I miss. Oh, I hit my funny bone.
Uh-oh.
Family is the biggest thing. We're a big Italian family, so it's these. It's oh oh jeez.
Are you
Hold on,
okay?
Jack.
I don't even want to
Put your
know what
ears
happened.
back
Oh,
in.
we popped out of her ears.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think it's better. Oh
Yeah,
no,
I bet you
I think
I bet
I'm
you
in the
miss doing
wrong
your
ear.
giant Thanksgiving dinners.
Oh yeah. That was, it's just the proximity. My entire family, including cousins, aunts, uncles, and when I say cousins, I mean first, second, third, fourth. They all live in the same area.
Mm,
So I'm probably the furthest one away, aside from the family in Italy, which is my entire mom's side. But everyone's used to just getting in the car and going to see you and have coffee, espresso, a biscotti. And
yeah.
I don't have that anymore. So,
Are you all planning at some point to come back to land and doing something, or do you want to continue enjoying your time at sea? Or undetermined as of yet?
undetermined. Yeah, undetermined as of yet. I don't know that I could live in a house again. The four walls thing just feels very claustrophobic to me.
Mm,
I don't know, Jackie. I really don't know. I miss a house. I miss having roots and the good things in the house. I miss getting in a car and going to the grocery store or down to the corner store and picking up, a dozen eggs if
yeah.
you need some eggs. But, when you live on a boat, you better plan that because you ain't getting those eggs for a week.
True. It's
So,
true. There's although the good thing about being on the boat, there's no like, impulse target runs, that too.
Oh no. Oh no. That's very, very true. Very true. And we live on solar power, so we have a
Ooh,
very small footprint. Yeah. Yeah.
solar power. That's so
So
cool.
yeah, everything is solar powered on the boat. Unless we turn the engine on, then we can have heat and air conditioning and that kind of thing.
Hmm.
But otherwise, it's all run on solar.
Loretta said in the comments that she loves when you would speak Italian while selling jewelry.
I know sometimes I couldn't help it. It would all just come out.
You know,
I'm like, Mom.
the romance that just comes bubbling up has to come out.
You
Hey,
feel it in your soul.
tell us about you working with Silpata and working with JTV and how that's been going, because I love seeing the jewelry picks that you get to pick now, which is fabulous that you're picking what you really love.
Thank you, because that's not the case where we used to work. You had to present what they told you to present.
Things that were popular or that needed to go, that was kind of the norm. Here now you get to, so I'm glad that because like I'll look at some of these things and I'm like, oh, I know she likes that. Oh yeah, she likes that. I'm like, oh, she's picking her own things. This is good.
Because I really should try to pick.
Yeah, because when you love something, I mean, it even shows even more, than what you all might have experienced with us in the past. So imagine that, as if we didn't already love things.
I know, right? No, JTV and Silpata have been so good to me. As a matter of fact, they hired me when I was still sick and bald and not looking very pretty. And that says a lot about a company when they're like, we don't care what you look like. We don't care, if you can't make a show or do a show because you're sick or you've got to see your specialist or you have a treatment. They were amazing. And they were like, yeah, of course, pick whatever you want. Do whatever, literally told me, do whatever you want. And I didn't have to sign anything. Like so where we left before, there's a non-compete, and I couldn't work in our genre for a year, as you couldn't either. Not with JTV and not with Silpata. There's no contract. There's no chain on me. It's such a godsend. And then to have all my ladies support me and buy the items, because I get paid if they buy, right?
Right. Absolutely. I mean, that's
been amazing.
That's a great combination, because you're presenting something that you really love, that you put your expertise and love into, so that if people want to buy, they can. And then, oh, by the way, it also then helps you at the same time as a great bonus.
Yeah. It's my job now. It's my job. And then I also have videos of the what's going on the sailboat and stuff, so, which are sometimes pretty funny, but
they are.
So
they're good.
Entertainment. Yeah.
Oh, I do have a question here, and I had never gotten to ask you this as well. Judy asked, do you miss your horse and riding?
Absolutely. It's funny because Retson is actually still my that's his name. It's Nestor backwards.
I love that.
And he's still my screensaver. And every time I look at my phone, I see him. And that was probably the second hardest thing, because him and I were close.
Where is he now?
He's with my sister. So he's well taken care of.
Still in the family. So that's
he is
great.
in the family. Yeah, but I got him when he was 5 years old, and now I think he's 17. And horses go to about 20, between 22 and 28 years old. So, but not riding him wasn't the greatest thing. The greatest thing was hanging out with him. We'd walk around, he'd eat, I'd talk to him, we'd lay down. It's like a big dog.
Exactly. And if you just heard the dog barking over here, Zoe I don't know what she's seen now. Could be deer, could be a leaf blowing. I don't know. Gracie, what is she doing, baby? Hold on. Gracie, come here. Oh, sorry, baby. Go get her. Go get Zoe. Tell her to pipe down. But I got to be around here in Chester County. There's a place for aged equines, and so you can go there. And I actually got into going to horse equine therapy for myself. And just
Yes.
really,
Yes.
it was just about going there and brushing them and just being around them. And I found it very, very helpful for myself. And so, my past of different things that I have worked on, I've got different types of trauma things that I'm working on and have been most of my life. So I found that the equine therapy, those big eyes staring at you going, keep brushing. Come on. I love you for this. And then I found that I got so excited when I would go and that they were actually covered in mud, because then it meant I was going to get to really get the good brushes and be able to really brush it.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
You're so right. That is so true. It's not so much about the riding, although it's very enjoyable. It's very
Mhm.
connecting.
Mhm.
But it's really the saddling up and the brushing and everything before it and after it. So
The caring and
yeah.
Judy, our
Yeah.
model from QVC says being on the boat, you can't go to Wawa.
No, there's no Wawa run.
There's, but there are a few Wawas in Florida, so there are a few, but that's pretty much, I wonder if they taste the same in Florida as they do in Pennsylvania.
I don't know. That's a good question. We do have, I think we're getting pizza delivered here tonight.
Really?
There's, there's a place that'll bring it right out to your boat. So I think we're getting a pizza. So I'm really excited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, and Janice says, next up for Antonella and Chris, RVing across the U.S.
He wants to do that, but good luck to him getting me off the water. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, and Elizabeth says, the best is hearing when you talk to your mom.
Aww. That's
What is
so
that
true.
like?
Yeah.
What is that like?
Yeah. Ask Elizabeth.
Stinker. You're such a stinker. Oh, wait. And then hold on. I'm looking at all of these great. Everybody's talking about missing your cooking lessons. And
I gotta get back in the kitchen and do that. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, and here's, yeah, you should.
Well, I just always felt like my cooking is kind of boring, and it's not like chef souffle, it's salt and pepper, some oregano and olive oil, and
That's
that's,
the best
you know.
food. That's the best kind of food. And the fact that you're cooking with love and the fact that we all just want to hang out in the kitchen with you. It's kind of like, I don't really, I could care. It doesn't matter to me necessarily what you're cooking. I just want to be there. That's the kind of thing, we just want to hang out.
That's sweet.
And
You're
then
always
if
so
you're
sweet, Jackie.
You're the sweetest. And
She-
you know what?
No.
We Antonella and I, we never really got to hang out together because either A, we were on back to back, or B, we were on opposite schedules. There was never like,
it was usually,
let's hang out. It's
you're
like,
being
no.
kind. She's being kind. She was on prime time, and I was not.
You were on prime time. Yes, you were.
No,
and we'd end up back
Jax.
to, we never got to hang out together, right? Or I was then sleeping.
No, that's true. That's true. But we would, you'd be coming off your primetime shift. I'd be coming in to do my night shift. And that's where we would cross paths and stuff. So, but I always say this about you, that you don't have a mean bone in your body. You are a very, very kind, sweet, honest person. And like for real, in real life, not just in front of a camera and stuff. So that's one of the things that I always loved about you. And
Thank you.
oh, did you know that Dave James always had a crush on you? I always wanted to tell you that. And you know why he did?
No, he
Here's
did
why he did.
not.
He did. That's what he told me.
Not.
And
I
can
always thought he
finish?
felt I was annoying.
No. And he told me he liked you so much because he said she just doesn't know how beautiful she is. That's what makes her more beautiful. I think that's a song from somewhere. Yeah, that's what
Whoa.
he told me. So
No way.
now
Was it April
I
Fool's?
just spilled some tea. I'm spilling tea here, people.
That's it. We're linking up Dave James and making him come on here. I can't believe that. That's so. I just figured
saying.
we got along so well. I mean, because he came from radio, I came from radio. We knew some of the same
Right,
people,
right.
those kind of things. Oh my gosh, that is okay.
Yeah.
I'm like red right
Oh, he was crushing on you so bad. I'd have to hear about it all the time. It was ridiculous.
Okay, well, he never let anything of that. I don't know if I believe you or not, because he never let anything ever slip like that.
I don't lie. I'm telling you, I would not, especially about something like that. That'd be awful. That's the truth. He's gonna kill me dead.
That's so funny. Oh no, Rachel
Oh,
says,
my
"Wow,
God.
keep spilling the tea."
Bad Antonella. Bad news. See, you shouldn't have had me on, Jacque.
Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Oh, and Nancy's saying, "Hope you guys can do this again." Oh yeah, that would be so fun. You know, and the thing that I always admired so much about you is that you came to, to start working there. It was like because you were a fan, you loved to shop, you had a passion for jewelry, and the fact that going on TV and doing all these different things and all the people, the great people we got to work with and meet, etc. Antonella was exactly the person that she was from day one that she walked in the door to who she is now. There is nothing different in between whatsoever, and it was just like,
I tell you what, I was in love with you guys. I mean, I was like stalker quality fan. I loved the hosts, and God, Jackie, my first host team meeting, I'm sitting at the table with all you guys. I thought I was gonna die. I am looking around the room going, holy guacamole, they're real people. And then you know how you get all the show hosts cell phone numbers, right? You
yes,
get an
that
updated
list.
version yeah. So then I had all your cell phone numbers, and I'm like, oh my God, I could call them if I wanted to.
She starts calling up, just calling to see if you're okay. How are you doing? Have a nice day. No. But then that's the thing is you start realizing and you get to know the people and you realize, okay, these are normal, everyday people. Sometimes a little eccentric and fun.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went there. I never got over the awe of the host team. I never ever, even though like Jackie said, you guys, she's completely right. They're very down to earth. They're very nice. They are, just like they are on television. They're real people. But to me, they were amazing superstars. And I never ever got over that, Jackie. I even told Robertson once, I'm like, I really can't hang out with you and talk to you and stuff because I can't I can't. It's just not normal for me. Same thing with like Mary Beth Rowe. She was my mentor.
Oh,
She would
she's
talk
icon.
to me. Oh, I know. And she'd be trying to train me and I'd just be staring in her big blue eyes. And she's like, are you getting any of this? I'm like, no, because I just can't even believe that you're freaking talking to me.
Yeah,
Like,
and we're here by ourselves,
I'm
just,
talking to Mary Beth Rowe.
Yeah, that woman is icon. I mean, seriously.
Her and I, after one of our training sessions, we had to eat. It was getting late. We were going to grab dinner at the cafeteria. So we grabbed dinner at the QVC cafeteria, came back to the host lounge, and she's like, let's sit down and watch TV. Or let's sit down and watch QVC while we eat dinner. And I'm like, this is like sitting down with Jesus and reading the Bible. I mean, that's what... I'm sitting down Mary Beth Rowe watching QVC. Are you nuts? Oh, it's so hard for me, Jackie.
It was. Okay, Grace, I hear you. Apparently, in this house, I am the only person that they want to come to now to ask to go outside. Please come get the dogs. I'm on with Antonella. Hey, this is Antonella's spot. You just put it down. You want food? You want food, don't you? I know you do. Sorry, everybody. I don't even know what to do now. They're just going to be so loud over here. Okay, so now you guys are having pizza delivered for you guys. You're going to have pizza tonight, maybe see the launch, maybe if you're awake at that time. And then tomorrow, then, do you guys stay in the Daytona area, or are you going to head further south or north, or where are you planning to go?
We're constant. The weather is our leader. It's our CEO. So we have to make sure that the weather and the route that we want to take is going to be okay, and the winds are right, and the tides and the waves. It's a whole thing. I mean, I should have been a weather girl. It would have helped me out more. So it all depends on that. But ultimately, yeah, we're trying to get further south, get to Fort Lauderdale. We got to get a water maker put on the boat for before Bahamas, because water costs the same as gasoline down there. So it just makes sense to have, that reverse osmosis. We have to do that. My daughter Hope's coming down to visit then too.
Oh, that's good. Where is Hope at right now?
Yeah. She's in North Carolina right now. She just moved there from Maryland to North Carolina, and she's doing good.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I bet it's gorgeous there.
It's beautiful. She really has a nice place. So, she's renting. So, but she has to be out, I think, by the guy wants his place back. So she has to be out like later on past the summer. I don't know. It's all confusing, but it's beautiful.
Confusing. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's got to be really nice to be able to live in those nice areas and visit. And that's what I'm hoping that maybe this summer we get a chance to do some of that. And I know I had seen a couple people that were asking questions, asking what I had been doing. And for myself, I had really been kind of taking some time away, et cetera, and taking time for myself and spending it with, my daughter, my husband, and Teresa during, we had the COVID time. And right before COVID had started, I actually wanted to kind of be close to where she was. And she was a little nervous as she was moving up to middle school at that time. And so I actually asked to help out within our local school district and started working out not at her school, but at a school that was close to her so that I could drop her off and then go over and help. So I started working, helping out as in learning support as a paraprofessional and working with kids with learning disabilities and with autism. And then when we had COVID and we were at home, I helped out some online with that. And then when Teresa needed a little bit more focus and help herself here, I just kind of stepped back away and stayed with her. And then this year, it was like right before Thanksgiving, the school sent out a thing going, look, we need help. We need help. And my assistant principal that I had worked with before said, please, if you can, think about coming back. And so I went back at the very end of November, helping out in Teresa's high school. So we drive to school in the morning, and then I help out kids in different areas of learning support and different kids with autism and learning disabilities. And it's been wonderful. It can be very hard in some circumstances when you want to be able to do so much more for somebody, but you can't do that. Or at least then I go as a mom, I go and relay a message right away. I'm like, hey, we need to take care of this. How do we help this student? But been helping, quite a few students. And right now there's one student that I've been helping out that every time I walk into the classroom, Antonella, every time I walk into the classroom, he just goes, hi, teacher. And I'm like, and then if I have to go to a meeting or something, he'll go, where were you? And I'm like, I had to do a meeting. I am so sorry. Or he actually ended up doing something that they moved him to another class one day during a class that we have together. And he spent like 5 minutes apologizing to me that he wasn't in class to be there. And I was like, you don't have to apologize to me. I'm like, we're here to help you in any way. It's just, it's really sweet. And so, and being able to run into Teresa during the day, that if she needs me or something, right now, I think, you and I know the hours that we worked being, gone, or meetings or on air or prepping, that there was so much time that I wasn't getting to spend with her, that now I see all of this time as a major blessing, that I am able to do that and be with her. And when I said, hey, I don't want to crowd you, I don't want to, interfere with your time, high school or this, or middle school at that time, and then high school now. And I'm like, I don't want to be like, oh, my mom's here. And she goes, Mom, that's not who I am. That's not the kind of teenager I am. I am not embarrassed by being with my mom. And so she goes, so I love you being in school. So she really likes it. And it's been really well. And we just we're going to be helping out on a group it's a national group called Best Buddies, that pairs students with other students with either learning disabilities, severe autism, severe learning disabilities, and pairs them with another student so that they don't feel isolated, so that they have another student to hang out with. And so Teresa wants to volunteer, and then I'm going to volunteer as an adult supervisor. And it's really been, it's nice to do something that feels like that I'm helping someone,
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, Jackie, that is, you are so special to do that. That's amazing.
It's been, and so it's technically just me part-time being there and helping out, but I just trying to do whatever I can at the same time. But yeah, I miss being able to see you, and it's fun always doing the live things. And so I want to start doing more things, but like I said, and then I was like, oh, I'm feeling bad because I'm not comfortable in my own skin.
The work you're doing with these kids is so much more important than stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's true.
In the long run, absolutely. That's where I'm like, you know what? Now I can at least feel like I'm doing something where because I always said I just want to help people in one way or the other. But I will tell you that the scariest things are having to do the simulated drills that we do. We used to do fire drills and those kind of things, and we do intruder alarm, alerts and drills, and we have to lock down the classrooms, lock down the schools. We have to secure the doors. We have to secure windows. We have to secure the students, and we have to all sit there and wait until everything is cleared. And what they do is they send somebody through the school during the drill trying to get into your room. And it's just that's the drill. Whoa. And these kids, a lot of them, not fazed by it. And I'm like, I'm sitting there going like, I do not like this at all, that our kids are so numb to it, and just the kind of things. But and just to think of how scary that would be. So, but but then and afterwards they're like, we're good. We can hide over here. Or we'd be quiet. Or, some boys are like, I would tackle. They all start getting brave. And then we go back to our regular day.
Yeah, makes me so angry that that's normal for these kids today. Poor things.
Yeah.
That's the norm. They're not fazed by it. They're like, it's probably what a fire drill was for me when I was growing up, but they're doing those kind of drills also. So I love the kids today. My word.
They are growing up very strong and resilient to a lot of things. Yeah. And
well, Jackie, I'm so proud of what you're doing.
I'm proud of you.
Please.
Look at you. You're living out a dream. You have kicked cancer's butt, and you're enjoying your time by being able to share your love and your passion for jewelry, and you're letting us in on your life, which is wonderful. I love it.
Oh, geez. Oh, you're so sweet. And it just dawned on me that I talked through this whole thing. I think I hogged up all the time, and I'm so sorry.
No. That was me. I was like, no. I just wanted to be able to. We'll have to. We blah 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 blah. We'll have to. You know what? Look at this. Just in case, if we ever, we can always add somebody in here and add another person in. And have another chat, or get together, or maybe we can watch Antonella cook, or those kind of things.
Well, let's do that. But guess what's here?
What? Pizza.
The pizza's here.
And it is 7:30. Wait, how did I don't know why. It actually felt like, it was not very long. How it's 7:13. It did not feel like we talked very long.
I know, but we've been like like an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Well,
You
we
go
got
eat your
to do it again, and this time you're going to talk.
No. I already talk enough, and my ADHD makes me interrupt people, and then we have a delay, so I don't want to interrupt you. So then there's that, So, but to everybody who came here and said hi and showed up, Antonella and I were talking about, maybe being able to do this again, and that I could help her set it up so that it will broadcast on her page as well, so that we can reach all the people that are following Antonella, and also broadcast onto your YouTube at the same time. So we could do it across there. And then maybe then you're showing us your, the jewelry that you're doing, or we're cooking with you, or whatever, or we're just enjoying time hanging out with our friends.
That would be so fun, Jackie. I would love that. Are you kidding me? God.
I would too. I would love that. And I miss seeing you. And I'm hopefully when, our weather gets better and you come up closer, then I can go see you in Maryland when you dock back up here.
Yeah, we'll have a big reunion when I come up there. We'll have a bunch of folks down. Elizabeth, you, a bunch of other people. It'll be fun.
That would be so fun. Oh, that would be so fun. Well, you go enjoy your pizza.
You know what we should do? We should raffle off an opportunity to have a couple of your friends from your Facebook page, a couple of mine on the boat for that get together, for that big reunion. That would be fun.
And don't you know, because the tech geek that I know a program that will allow us to do such a thing. And that people could register, and then it would randomly choose them, and we could register people.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk. Oh, who would love to come hang out with us, and then on Antonella's boat?
We go sailing and take a bunch of friends. You guys.
As long as I can fish, that's all I want to do. I just want to go fishing.
Absolutely.
I love fishing.
I've got rods and bait. I'll hook you up.
Oh, I love you. I'm sending you a big giant hug. And
I love you too.
You eat your pizza.
So much for having me.
Thank you for coming. And then I hope that, you'll get to see the rocket launch. If not, I hope you get great rest. You deserve that. Absolutely. And then we'll talk again this week. Everybody check out Antonella on her Facebook page and her Instagram, and of course her YouTube channel, that you got to be there and see how she does that. So, love it.
Thanks, Jackie.
Give Chris and Michael a big hug for us too. No.
I will, honey. Love
you. We
you.
wanted to hear from you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Well, thank you everybody so much for being here with us. And I'm really excited that each and every one of you, she just hung up. She did. She just went, I'm done. That's our Antonella. So guess what, everybody? We're really thrilled to be able to have you here with us. So we'll make plans for this again. If you want to do this again, leave me a message on the Facebook page as well, whether it's there or on Amazon Live or on YouTube, etc. We'd love to hear from you guys and know exactly what we can put together. So I think it would be a lot of fun. Absolutely. So blessings to you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And see you back here again next time. Sounds good? Take care, everybody. Good night.